morning and welcome to Two Plots of Heaven. Now it's really cold this morning on the plot, so I've decided that I'm going to do a little project with a friend of mine. Now it's all to do with this wood here. If you remember, on the shed rebuild we had a lot of wood which is left over, and I don't want to burn it and waste it, and it's not enough to make another raised bed. So I'm hoping to go and see a friend today, and they're going to give me a hand to make a planter. But first of all, I'm going to do some picking as payment, so I'll see you there shortly. This is Lady. She is a 5-year-old now.
Yeah.
And is she a cocker or a
Cavalier?
A Cavalier Spaniel. Yeah, Cavalier Spaniel, and she's absolutely gorgeous. Say hello. Oh, I know. There you are. Look at that. Well done. And that is Ken's friend. So I'll be introducing you to Ken in a few moments. Come on over here, lady. Come and say hello properly. I know you're all excited. Look, little snuffle, little biggie. Little biggie. Good girl. Okay, so we're in Ken's shed, and as you can see, he's got plenty of space for us to have a little fiddle about with the old wood there and see what we can do. Now, Ken is highly qualified to help me out with this particular project because this is what he does in his spare time, amongst other things. Now, this is called marquetry, and it's layers of veneer that he cuts out and sticks on to wood, obviously. And it's quite fantastic. He has actually made me one, which I have in my home, which is beautiful. It's lovely. Was it cherry tree something? Anyway, no matter, it's really lovely. He also is in the process of making this lovely dove house, so he is more than qualified to help me out. Now, what we want to do today is one of these designs here. We're thinking of the most simplest one, and I'm going to go for this one. So just have a little look at that, and hopefully it'll look better than that when we finish. But just to introduce you to Ken.
Hi.
Hello, Ken.
Hi.
Now, we've been friends for many years. At one point we used to live next door to each other, but he ran away and left us, but we found him again, so there you go. Don't try it on, all right? So we're going to get set up, and then we'll be back with you in a few minutes. Okay, so the whole detail at the top is just marking down 1 inch from the top, and we're going to put those holes in. Didn't want to go too fancy. I mean, originally I was going to do hearts, but you know what? Nah, can't be bothered now. So this is this will still give a little bit of detail, but certainly won't take us as long. See you soon. Right, now, unfortunately, the hole cutter that we've got, I'm struggling with a little bit, so I've asked Ken to take that bit over for me. So off you go, Ken.
Okay.
Ah, there we go. Fabulous. Look at that. Aye. Right, we'll see you shortly. Right, okay, so basically what we're doing here is we're popping on a little bit on here to make an L shape, and then this goes here, and obviously this is the front, so we're going to put that all together now for you. So next bit, Ken, tell me what we're doing now. We're turning it over.
Drill the holes first, and then we can screw it all together.
Okay, dokie.
So
I'll let you do that. Do you want to put it on this? No, just do it.
Where there's a way, there's a will.
It's not where there's a will, there's a way.
Where's a will, yeah. I'm going back to front there.
Right, okay, so
that's it.
And now we're just screwing the screws?
Yep.
Okay.
Whatever.
We have, now you've got a screwdriver there. Let me have that one. screw would you prefer, sir? This one? That one right? Is that not long enough?
Is it long enough?
No, it's not. You're right. Now, this is why people like myself need to have people who know what they're doing here, because otherwise it would just be a pile of wood to burn.
I'm off then.
Well, you're doing fine. Right, here we go.
Yep.
Nice. So this planter is, we've already done one side, and it's pretty big, but if you can imagine the root ball of the olive tree, it's, you know, it doesn't really matter, it's big, small, whatever. Oh, clamps, you see, got it all here to hand. I'll let you, there we go. Oh.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Ready.
So is that close enough? What have we done? We broke it.
No, something's wrong. Something's not right, because that is something's.
It's not wrong, it's fixable. We'll get back to you when we figured out what we've done. See you soon. So we took what we'd done, we put things in the wrong way, and it looks like that we cut a piece too short, but it doesn't matter because it's supposed to be random, so we're all good. Right, so we're going to get these screwed, the holes drilled and screwed in. Off you go. Awesome. Okay, let's get the screws in. Which one do you want? Can't be too long, can they?
No.
Hang on.
Whoa. Beautiful.
Now, I must admit, I have had a bit of a telling off as well. Now, I did actually take all of this wood into the shed to dry off, but it's still a bit soggy, and it's messing up Ken's holey thing a bit. So, what's that holey thing called?
Drill bit.
Is it just a drill bit?
Well, wooden drill bit.
Wooden drill. It's a big holey thing. So, hopefully it doesn't blunt it. And if he forgives me, have you forgiven me, Cal?
No chance.
I think you'd say that. Right, almost there.
One more?
Yep, one more. Okay, that's it. We'll get back to you shortly. Right, so this is going to be the brace for the side, and that wasn't a good idea to do that straight away. Okay. There we go. So ladies, don't be frightened of power tools, just be careful. Okay, so we're almost finished now on the first side, and we're just going to put some holes. Ken, am I doing just one in the middle or two?
It's up to you. If you
One's
want to crisscross
probably
them, if you want to put one there and one there, it's up to you.
What do you think for support?
If you put one in the middle, then your ball can still twist.
Thank you. I can see I'm not particularly good at this. It's because I'm not a man. And finally, there we go. Lovely.
Right,
Get
now
back
we've
to you
got
shortly.
both sides done, the front and the back. And where'd you go?
Oh, yeah.
And as you can see, the little holy detail I thought was quite nice. See, look. There you go. And now we're trying to work out how we're going to do the sides. So it will be shorter on the outside, on the sides themselves. But as you can see, it's if I just bring it down a bit, it's quite a size. But when you think about how big the root ball might be, it should be just right. So we're going to work that out and we'll get back to you shortly. Okay, so 3 hours later, this is what we've managed to produce out of some old featherboard and some pallet wood. I am particularly happy with it. I don't know about you, Ken.
Yep, that's very nice. It's very
but it should be
once you get your
more
plant in
than adequate enough. It's got to be painted, so I'll show you the completely finished article on the plot later. But otherwise, thank you ever so much, Ken. You've been really excellent. Thank you so much.
I've enjoyed it. Very good.
Yeah, we had a bit of fun, didn't we?
Yes.
Went wrong a bit, but
Well,
we fixed it.
Part
It's
and parcel. Part and parcel.
but better to have something than just burn it and you know you've got nothing.
Made something from nothing.
Okay, so I will see you guys later at the plot. Hopefully it's all painted and we'll see you then. So we're back at the plot. Now, we got a little excited earlier on in the year because there was actually some fruit on the olive tree, and you should be able to see there we go.
They're all round.
And
They're all around it.
All around the tree. Now, we can't actually tell how big that root ball is going to be once we dig it up, and as I'm sure you're all aware, because olive trees are evergreen, we have to wait until it is pretty cold before we can move it. That's right, Bill, isn't it?
That's correct, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's whiz over to the planter and you can see it in its entirety. Everything else is looking good, by the way. Even this little one here. Okay, so here it is. There's the plant. Thank you, darling. There is the planter that Ken and I made. All been painted. So it just needs to be lined now, which I will do the next time I come up the plot. And I think it's going to look quite nice there. But we're not 100% sure whether or not we're going to keep it there. What do you reckon, Bill?
It's my castle.
You wish that. Well, that's what I was making, didn't you? You wished I was making
so I could get the soldiers
making
out.
a fort.
So I could get the little knights and that out and play. You put a drawbridge in.
But on the whole, what do you think of my design, Bill? Go on, be honest.
I think it's going to do the job perfectly.
So, design-wise,
I think it looks lovely.
thank you. Well, actually, so do I. I'm really chuffed with it because basically we're just using up old bits of wood. So
it would have only been burnt anyway. So.
Absolutely.
And
so
it's nice and strong.
good and sturdy.
And
all cool.
You made it all yourself.
Well, with the help of Ken and Lady, I just want to say another big thank you to both of them.
Yeah, thank you, Ken.
Yeah, and thank you, Lady, for being so good and not getting it away.
And not too many treats, I hope.
No, she didn't. She was really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been something a little bit different. And just finally to say, Bill,
thank you very much for your thumbs up, your comments, and if you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.
lovely. Have a lovely week.
Take care.
Bye.